Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about a case I came across very randomly, and I'll tell you exactly how I came across it because I was scrolling, I don't remember if it was the New York Post, some publication of that type, and I see this. Castration Club's alleged ringleader who made testicle salad sentenced to 22 years in prison. Now this is where the algorithm truly knows me. Anyway, I had to go figure out what the fuck was going on because this article basically was updating me as if I already knew, which is nice that they thought I knew, but I didn't. So let's find out what exactly happened to get us to this point. Hotel worker cops to castrations by clamping streamed on Ghoulish Eunuch Maker website. And I got a warning for disturbing content as if the title was no indication. A worker at a Scottish hotel has admitted to participating in extreme body modification plot in which surgeries, including castrations, were carried out and streamed to paying subscribers on a website called Eunuch Maker. I do not want to know a singular person who's looking at that. Truly, I do not want to know. I do not want to cross paths. I don't even really want to be walking the same earth with those people because they scare me. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that name. 28, a Romanian national living in London, is standing trial with 8 alleged co-conspirators who prosecutors say engaged in up to 29 incidents of extreme body modifications on 13 victims who had various body parts removed, including through castration by clamping, according to BBC. The alleged conspiracy is said to involve a ghoulish subculture in which healthy body parts, often genitals, are either surgically removed or damaged to the point where medical intervention is required, usually involving amputation by a physician. Honestly, I know this is not the craziest part, but it kind of is the craziest part, that you would go out of your way to get body parts amputated and it's not even done properly, so then you have to go to the doctor to get them amputated. Apart from that being a massive hassle and also, like, you know, you could bleed out and die, how embarrassing to go to the doctor and for him to ask what happened and what are you gonna say? Like, granted, most of these people are unhinged enough that maybe they're not embarrassed to say it, but you probably should be embarrassed about it. The defendants are alleged to belong to the bizarre collective in which men voluntarily have their penis and testicle removed to become what adherents called nulos, as in genital nullification. Nulos? I don't know, it sounds stupid either way. Footage of the grisly procedures was allegedly broadcast on a paid subscriber website called Eunuch Maker, operated by Norway-born North London resident Marius Gustafsson, 45, the alleged conspiracy ringleader, who is said to have generated around $246,000 for group members from the broadcasts over the 6-year plot, CBS reported earlier this year. Damn near $250,000 to chop guys' penis and balls off, and not even properly. I'm sure there are people watching this who are thinking about a whole different career path right now. He also told the paper that he performed similar nullifications on 58 other men, and that he stored the excised genitals in his freezer or preserved in alcohol. So this guy has like a penis jar, a ball jar. Can you imagine going to like your neighbor's house? You've never been there and you just see a bunch of jars and then you ask a question that you think could not have a very creepy answer. Like, what is in those jars? Thinking maybe it's, I don't know what you'd think it was. Some type of pickled vegetable? I don't know. And then he's like, oh yeah, that's a guy's dick. The algorithm does know me, I'll say. This is some weird shit. I would read something like this. Gustafsson is facing allegations that he removed a man's penis, clamped the testicles of another, and froze a man's leg until it had to be amputated, CBS writes. He's also been charged with making and distributing an indecent image of a child. See, when people are weirdly obsessed with genitals, there almost always is some weirder shit, and by that I mean depraved and like worthy of lifetimes in jail, if not worse. Pedophiles. Anyway, I'm not gonna ask myself why all of this is connected because certainly there has to be some psychological current that connects all of this. Appearing at the Old Bailey Central Criminal Court in London Thursday, Sue Kaur, I don't know how to say it, who is purportedly a part of Gustafsson's inner circle, admitted to conspiracy to cause a grievous body bodily harm stemming from 2 alleged castrations in July 2019. Others standing trial for their alleged roles in the plot include nurse Nathan Arnold, who admitted removing portion of Gustafsson's nipple, stealing anesthetic from the hospital where he worked for the procedure, and possessing extreme pornography, The Guardian writes. If you ever feel like you're alone and you can't find your people, people you agree with and get along with, just think about these cases. These fucking weirdos all find each other. I don't know how. I don't want to know what websites they're on. I don't really want to know how they find each other, but they do. So if anything, if there has to be something good to come of this, your people are out there because these weirdos always fucking find each other. Also charged was Damian Burns, 35, who's said to have removed Gustafsson's penis. Another alleged participant in the bizarre scheme is Jacob Crimmy Appleby, 22, who is accused of freezing Gustafsson's leg until it required amputation. Ashley Williams, 31, to removing a man's testicle, while Peter Waits, 66, what the fuck? Pleaded to conspiracy to cause grievous bodily harm over a period between January 1st, 2016 and January 1st, 2022. You're recruiting people who are retired? Where are you? I don't know where these people find each other. And I'm not sure I want to know because I feel like the answer is going to alarm me further than I am now. So let's go to the other article, the one that I originally came across. Castration Club's alleged ringleader who made testicle salad sentenced to 22 years in prison. I have to say, testicle salad does not sound appealing to me. The alleged ringleader of a British-based body modification club responsible for the castrations of nearly 60 men will spend at least the next 22 years behind bars. We already know about how much money they made. We already know about the website. Gustafsson pleaded guilty to 5 counts of causing a grievous bodily harm with intent, according to BBC. He was sentenced to a minimum of 22 years of incarceration. Many members of the castration club had their healthy body parts, typically the genitals, removed surgically. We know all of this, and it is alarming every time I read it. In court, prosecutors alleged Gustafsson kept the lopped off. Ew, why do you have to say lopped off? That sounds disgusting. Couldn't you just say like severed? That sounds gross, but lopped off just makes me think of chopping a body part and it just like falling to the ground and making like a plopping sound. The lopped off body parts for consumption later on. So also he's a cannibal. I think being a cannibal is the least alarming thing of all of this, honestly. He once cooked up some testicles for lunch, laying them out as part of an artfully arranged salad platter, the court heard. Ball salad? Testicle salad? I don't even know. The jokes write themselves here. Artfully arranged salad platter? I feel like it's already weird to call it a salad when what's in it is just like meat, like human meat. I'm getting uncomfortable. I'm gonna move on. Gustafsson, who uses a wheelchair due to his own amputation, told the Irish Independent newspaper in a February 2022 interview he willingly had his leg, penis, and part of his nipple removed by the group because he wanted to look like a Ken doll down there. That's where the article ends. Thank God. I don't know what to tell you. Honestly, I do believe in bodily autonomy. The thing is that if you want to look like a Ken doll, I'm not going to say it's healthy to do any of this, but I can't stop you from doing whatever the fuck you're doing to your body. The thing that is unfortunate about these groups is that a lot of the times, in my opinion, they prey on people who are going through some shit. As most groups do when they're trying to recruit. They find people who've gone through trauma, people who are depressed, people who feel suicidal, people who have like difficulty going on living for whatever reason. Those are the people who get sucked into this because there's a sense of community, inevitably, right? Because you're like the 50 weirdos who want to chop off their dicks or something. So I feel bad for certain of these people because I don't really think all of these people woke up one day and were like, you know, it would be cool if I didn't have a foot anymore. I hope that none of the people that got sucked in were really young too, because that's like a life ruiner. Like I said, you could also die because these people are not trained. And anyway, you guys can let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let me know if you have a theory as to why people even do this. And also let me know if you think it crosses into fetish/kink, because that also is something that's there that I'm not going to think about for too long though. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to my patrons as always, and I'll catch you guys next time.